Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of This Week in Irish History. I'm Dan Murphy. With me as always our senior editor Lou Somogyi from Blue and Gold Illustrated. As we do every week, we're going to take you back in time, show you a special moment in Notre Dame history. This week we're going all the way back to 1953, 60 years ago, when number one Notre Dame had a big matchup, another top five matchup with Georgia Tech, Lou, and this was a pretty memorable one.
Two Titan coaches at the time, Frank Leahy, four-time national champion, Bobby Dodd, the National Coach of the Year award is named after him, 31-game unbeaten streak. They're number 4 in the country. And it's memorable in the sense, yes, Notre Dame ended the winning streak, or the unbeaten streak, with the 27-14 victory, but what happened at halftime was really the central event. Coach Leahy, 45 years old, collapsed from pancreatitis, was given the last rites of the church, the Catholic Church, by Father Joyce, the vice president of the university at the time. And the team captain, Don Penza, came into the locker room all emotional, saying the coach is crying. And Johnny Latner, who would be the Heisman Trophy winner, kind of nudges one of his teammates, or he's nudged by one of his teammates from Chicago and says, don't believe him, he's trying to pull another New Rockney kind of motivation thing, right, and everything like that. So, yeah, and when they did find out, Joe McCardle and Bill Early, the two assistants, had to take over the team in the second half, and everyone in the crowd is like, where's Leahy, where's Leahy? So imagine if that happened today, Dan, where you think sideline reporters would be around?
Almost a Jerry Kill kind of situation up in Minnesota. It's unfortunate, but I guess the show must go on, right? And it was a big day for Johnny Latner too, 21st birthday, he had a big game.
Yeah, 21st birthday on October 4th, 1953, and at the end, the game's tied. It's 20-14, and they're at the 1-yard line of Georgia Tech, and the student body starts singing "Happy Birthday" to Johnny Latner. And I think legend has it, I don't know if it's urban legend or regular, that the offensive lineman said over to Georgia Tech, "Guess who's getting the ball?" And of course, Johnny Latner got it and scored the touchdown on his birthday to seal it, 27-14.
Right, and obviously, like you said, a 31-game win streak for Georgia Tech. That doesn't quite compare to the one they stopped with Oklahoma a few years down the road from there, but in the history of college football and big games in Notre Dame Stadium, where does an accomplishment like that stack up?
Yeah, it's one of the most underrated and sometimes overlooked ones because, you think first of Miami in 88 and USC in 73, the green jersey game in 77 against USC that kind of propelled them to national titles. Notre Dame finished number 2 that year, but it's one of those wins that kind of gets lost a little bit in the shuffle, and it kind of precipitated also the departure, the resignation of Frank Leahy at the end of the year. I mean, it was kind of under the guise that, well, it's health problems and all, but, I think there was kind of a motion set in place that football had become too big under Leahy, and maybe this is a way to ease him out.
All right, that's going to do it for This Week in Irish History. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back next week, as always, to take you back in time again. For Lou Somogyi, I'm Dan Murphy, and thanks for joining us.